All right, welcome everybody to Game Set Live episode. I think we're at 153, and yeah, you may think it's a little dry, but we always have CEOs that like to put their foot in their mouth, and people get games early, and then decent games get bolstered by incredible scores. And yeah, we're going to get into all that tonight. Thank you everybody for showing up. I know we get most of our reviewers after the fact, but if you could still leave a comment to the video, it does help the channel out a lot. Like and subscribe. And Cerebral Paul, sir, tell us.
See, camera's working now. Look at that. Look, lights, everything.
It is, but you have no background. WTF?
Yeah. Well, I don't have a good background, so bite me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're just in limbo right now. It's quite.
Oh, you guys are annoying. You know.
Look,
that, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. My background, when I snapped that picture to use as my background, because nobody ever gets to see what I see. When I snapped that picture, that was the cleanest my desk had been in 8 months, and it hasn't been that clean since. It's a mess. But
are you happy? If I move my head, you can see. Now you can see. I have.
Yes. I had that. I had that as my background on Xbox. But Cerebral Paul, what have you been playing that you can't tell us about? And yeah, how you doing, brother?
Nope. I can. Everything I've been playing lately, I can tell you about. You know, because as you may or may not know, my actual review for Directive 8020 went up this week.
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
8.5% or 85% if you really want to break it down. I enjoyed the game, and because I'm not going to sit there, because for me it was relatively glitch free. There were a couple little things, and I enjoyed the story. It's a mix of like aliens and what's it called? John Carpenter's The Thing, which
Yep.
And it had some pretty scary parts about it. And I mean, could it have been better? Sure, but I also look at it. It's a Telltale game. I kind of know what to expect going in, So, so I enjoyed it, as you can tell. Everybody's like, "Well, you enjoyed it because you got it for free." No. If I didn't like the game, I would tell you what I didn't like about the game.
He'd shit on it. I guarantee he would.
Yeah, at least I'd shit on the parts that weren't good anyway. Yeah.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
I did mention some of the voice acting seemed rather stilted, but
these things.
But and other than that, let's see. Something we're going to talk about. I did play. What's it called? We were just talking about it.
Mixtape.
That's the one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I took a little over 3 hours last night to go through Mixtape. I enjoyed it. We'll talk about it later. Other than that, I mean, just kind of chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see a doctor tomorrow about these chest pains. So there you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow,
keeping it real, Paulie. Thank you.
Thanks for ending your intro on such a high.
You like that positive note? Yeah.
Upbeat, positive, buddy. Let's keep it that way.
I mean, the next time we'll just skip on asking on how are you doing, because
we're gonna have to. Fucking
yeah, I'm afraid of the answer.
I mean,
okay. True family story. It got to the point with my grandmother that if we would call her or talk to her, me and my mother especially, as soon as one of us go, "So how you doing?" we would all look at each other and go, "Shit, no, don't do that. No, bad."
Oh, Jesus.
Because then you get the breakdown by time of everything that's been hurting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Should we start doing like a Seinfeld festivals here?
I had to go and get my pancreas checked today.
Yeah.
They said it's elevated. I don't know what it means.
One day he's going to tell us what games he's been playing. Then he's going to say, "Yeah, I'm not feeling too good. I'll probably be dead in the morning." And I'm just going to stop asking you that part, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll know when I'm dead in the morning because I won't show up the next week. So.
Exactly. That's what the point where I was going to. Like, we don't need to ask you how you doing, because if you are here, okay, you're alive.
Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Paulie? Paulie?
All right, Darth Practice. Sir, you look. Hold on. Let me look at you real quick. You look to be in good health, so I'm going to ask you, what have you been playing, and how have you been doing?
I want to know about the UFO that's sitting outside his backyard, though, because that light is bright.
It's called the sun, sir.
Oh, is that what that is?
There are some people that are allergic to that these days, and they're called gamers.
Wait, are you paying for that? God
Oh,
damn
the
it.
sun? Yeah, I pay for it every goddamn day.
Right?
Yeah, I've been good. The gaming aspects have been kind of crazy. My wife and family were getting ready to do a trip to California, and so I've been out behind my house working on my RV, trying to get ready for the trip. So yeah, that gaming hasn't been happening much. I think I've done some Battlefield 6.
So they're going, you're not, but you're fixing up the RV.
Oh no,
What's
no,
wrong with that?
I'm going with them, but yeah, I'm also
okay.
yes, I'm partaking. I'm driving the motherfucker. Nobody else is driving. It's me.
He's got to go. They're going to California, Paul. So he has to go to protect his
Idaho to
family
California
from the street poopers and the fentanyl heads.
Fucking, and the fucking $7 diesel prices that I'm just so looking forward to.
Honey, why do you have 32 5-gallon gas cans in the trailer?
Christ.
Because it was cheaper where I lived.
Just don't X-ray in my gas tank because it's gonna be red, guaranteed. I don't know if you know, but yeah, I knew I'd get TJ with that one. But yeah, that's some of the guys have been like, I'm gonna start using farm gas, man, the farm diesel, because it's cheaper, because it's dyed diesel, so it's got a red dye, and if you put it in your gas tank, it just dyes your gas. It like stains it, so they can look and go, I see you've been using some shit you shouldn't be, and you get big fines for that. And there's some assholes online that have been doing it.
Why is your engine smoking like that? Yeah, now we know.
Yeah. No, that's a modification. Like what is it? Like muscle mods we'd put on, we'd put some Flowmasters on, we'd put big intakes and big carburetors and bigger wheels. No. Diesels, they put huge wheels and then they dump fucking coal out the back of their goddamn truck. That's their that's a burnout. No, that's their burnout. And it kills me, man. I'm like, but that's the big thing. It's like, I got a truck and I'm blowing smoke, baby. I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. You're blowing money. Like, holy shit. You know how much that should cost money, man.
It's like, sir, can we'd like to check the color of the inside of your tank, because quite frankly, when you pulled through here, we thought we smelled a cow pasture.
I just call them racist bastards. You want to check the color? Oh, god damn it!
Oh my god,
sir.
I mean, sir, I'm sorry, but if it is like leaking green, I think there's something wrong happening.
Yeah, well.
Oh, and speaking of the Brazilian in the room, sir, how many hours of Halo have you played? What else have you been playing? How's the doctorate going? And please tell us how you're doing.
What do you mean? How's the doctor doing? What are you talking about? I'm so scared. I'm not doing a checkup, okay? I'm okay. I'm good, all right?
There's nobody with a gun behind him telling him to fucking talk, okay?
You've got your master's and you're working towards your doctorate. I'm just curious, you haven't talked about papers and publications and stuff in a while in the chat.
Yeah, he's been doctoring his master's, so he's doing good.
Oh yeah.
Now that he has his master's, he's masturbating.
Aren't we all?
I mean, I guess.
You don't have to admit to anything, sir. Don't let me force you into something you're not willing to do.
Right.
Just saying.
He never said he wasn't willing.
He didn't, so he's fucked now.
He's one of those.
Or he will be.
He's one of those. He's like one of those dates that go, "Oh, stop it! No, you're so bad."
I'm
and then the next.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've been on those dates before, sir.
Shit.
I leave those dates because that's trouble right there. Like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a trap. I told him no.
That means something different now than when I was a kid. I'm just telling you right now. Don't you say that's a trap. All of a sudden be like, wait a minute. Wait. Excuse me, sir, ma'am, sir. I'm sorry. So,
Well, I'm scarred for life. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, take that scarring into your explanation of what you've been playing and how you doing.
there you go.
Well, basically, I've been playing with myself. No, just
I mean,
no.
okay,
But like, no.
a little young for that. I mean, us older men have a reason for that. Because when they say I do,
Young,
what they
old?
really mean is I don't do that no more.
No. Fuck off. Well, I
Wasn't
mean,
that the name of the
basically,
that wasn't it the original name of that Billy Idol song? Playing with myself, playing in with myself.
well, I've been just playing like not much. Like I'm just been like playing NBA 2K26, as well as I've been labbing on Invincible Versus, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Mortal Kombat 1. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That none of that's
Yeah.
on Game Pass. You're not a true fan anymore, are you?
I mean,
He's
Mortal
playing what he
Kombat
wants.
1. I mean, Mortal Kombat 1 is on Game Pass. NBA 2K26 is on Game Pass. So
I know. I just wanted to make you reiterate that fact. This is Game Pass advertisement. If you, it was a Game Pass advertisement. If you didn't know it,
well, I'm about
my
to
check will
play
be in the
Game
mail
Pass.
tomorrow. Thank you, Microsoft.
I didn't see
Well,
that.
I'm about to.
sponsorship there.
Well, I'm about to play Game Pass on Game Pass. All right, I'll just be
Oh,
like
see, there he goes.
2 hours
Wow.
looking at the menu of Game Pass and doing nothing.
Wow.
That's it.
There you go. There you go. Throw
All
his
right.
face down.
Drawn TJ, sir. What you been playing? How you doing? How's the harvest season going? And yeah, we all want to know.
Oh, do we? Yes, we do.
I've just been playing Command Conquer Red Alert. It's Red Alert Commander's Challenge. I've been trying to just
Good
see if I
game.
could beat my times on it.
Good game.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
I've been
EA,
playing
for
that
killing
and-
Westwood Studios. You suck, EA. Westwood
know.
Studios was gold.
And yeah, no, we haven't gone into harvest yet. We won't be going into harvest until July or August. That's when it's supposed to get hectic. But it's just been it's been dusty, windy, and rainy right now. Like today, it was fucking windy as shit. We had a it was a complete. It was like it wasn't like a dust storm. It was like way worse. Like you couldn't see 3 feet in front of you when you were driving.
Oh,
So it was bad. And then
didn't
it
know you
started
got-
raining with the dust.
I didn't know you got dust there.
I live on the desert side of Washington. I don't live
I
on the
didn't
side
know.
where
Okay,
Cold
I didn't know
Eastwood lives.
Washington State had a desert side.
Well, it's the one that
really
touches,
didn't.
touches Idaho, so that's the
They-
desert
they-
side.
Yeah.
Oh,
We-
oh! Now Praxis is letting us know he's the hoe. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, Idaho.
They have okay. So Washington State is one of the weirdest states of all 50 states because it's only state where it's split in half, where it's raining constantly on one side and just muggy
Which would be
as
the
shit
Seattle
and very,
side.
and very yeah, which is all humidity. So it feels heavy as shit when you walk outside. Like you feel like you're sweating. And then you come over here and it's so goddamn dry, you need to have like a gallon of water because it's so fucking hot in the summertime. So
Well,
yeah.
Here
It's-
in
it's complete
here in
opposite.
Kentucky,
Mm.
here in Kentucky, we know humidity. We live humidity in January. Yes.
Houston
but
has your
otherwise-
beat.
Well,
This state is beautiful, but yeah, the weather's chaotic as shit. It's weird. It's just
Well,
weird.
well, by
This
the
state.
way, by the way, congratulations to everyone there. You got the #1 overall picked in the NBA draft. I don't know if he's going to fix the Wizards with that. Probably not. But
No,
what can I say?
you know it's not. Just like the #1 pick
I
wouldn't
mean-
fix my Browns or your Vikings. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the
I guess
we
on.
got a #1 overall
You need
pick,
like number one. You
so
need
they-
like number 1 through number 20 to even have a dent. So
So on to me. I've been playing, of course, Mixtape, as you can see, and I've also
Yay,
I've dove back into Crimson Desert a little bit. Today I saw the news about people getting to play Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight early. Um, and that early access, strangely, is not being taken away. They're still playing it. So I was like, hey, I'll launch up my digital pre-order. And of course, it told me, you're too early. I guess that's what I get for getting the digital through the Xbox store and not getting the digital through someone else. So, yeah, other than that, been getting around to Thember just said, oops, sorry, I am now. Because I didn't see our only moderator in the chat. But I had to remind him, it's Wednesday. Praxis, I gotta give you a little context. So there's been a couple of like last minute shows, and when I say last minute, Xbox has planned them like 6-7 days before it happens on a Thursday. So the 2 out of the last 3 episodes we've postponed from Wednesday to Thursday. So Yep, there he is in the chat. I can't fault Thember for not really. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but
That's
yeah,
okay. That's okay.
I've also been playing a couple of games that I noticed some updates for that I wanted to jump back into. I'm gonna get so much shit for this, but I jumped back into Mind's Eye, and still empty. The game still runs great, and the gunplay is still very, very simple and archaic in today's standards. But I did enjoy the story, so I can't.
Everyone, boo this man, everyone. Tomatoes now.
Yeah, hit me.
Likes Mind's Eye.
I liked the story of Mind's Eye. I didn't like the presentation of the story, but. It is what it is. I paid for the game. I'm going to finish the freaking thing and 1,000 it out. Okay? That's just the way you do it. If you pay for it, you get all you can out of it. All right. Yeah, that's we're changing seasons here in Kentucky. The humidity's rising, so it's been a lot of on the home front, getting the property ready and getting humidifier in the crawl space going and getting filters changed and the AC unit, the coils cleaned, and it's just basically change of the seasons type stuff when you own a home. But other than that, yeah, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, the house next to me still available to buy. Just saying, Fabio. I can vouch for you, man. I mean, what's better for a person vouching for your visa than your freaking neighbor, dude? I'm just saying.
I mean, and they sell the house for 2 bottle caps and $100. Because that's pretty much what I have.
Wow. Okay, you're hurting me. I may be able to front you a few bucks, maybe 15.
1,000.
Well,
yeah.
Why can't you front me some money? And I'm already American. I got my birth certificate and everything.
That was total redneck. I'm already American. I'm American.
I'm American, son.
American, yes sir.
Through
American.
and through.
All right, so
Yeah.
So now that we're through the intros, I'd like to remind everybody that the audio version for this show does go up wherever you get your audio podcast the next day. And the only place to get the full experience is right here on the GameSet Live YouTube channel. And let's get into this. So I'm just gonna start right off the bat and say I enjoyed Mixtape, but it's definitely not a 10 out of 10 for me. If anything, I would give it a 7.5 because I do enjoy the game. I do not believe that it's woke. A lot of people are saying it's woke. I don't see, the people that are saying it's woke are the people that didn't live during this time. They don't understand the culture. So when a woman,
it's not woke.
when a woman's when a teenage girl at that time that's listening to rock music and she may be a little punk, when she tells somebody to eat a dick or eat my dick or anything like that, that's not woke. That's not a woman wishing she had that. That's just the way we all spoke back then, regardless of the
Yeah.
gender. It's just the way that it was. It was more of a universal type of
rebellious.
thing instead of a personality defining topic. So
People back then more rebellious. That's what they were.
yeah, and it was refreshing. I mean, I loved so I hit my teenage years late 80s, early 90s. I do believe I was 13 in 89 or 90, but I mean 12 is basically 13. So I was 12 in 89 and 13 in 90. So yeah, I mean I was hip to it all. I was talking just like everybody else in my middle school, and everybody was cool. And we had a good time. I wish we had those times back. But I can't help but feel like we talked about this in the green room before the show. Everybody remembers the Stranger Things and the Kate Bush running up a hill. Praxis says he remembers it. I don't remember the song whatsoever. I was listening to Prince, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, stuff like that. A lot of mainstream stuff. But when I heard the song, it got stuck on my head watching Stranger Things. So obviously I went right to Apple Music and I put it as part of my library. And I can't help but feel like maybe this game is aiming towards that just a little bit because of the songs. And there are a lot of songs. I only really connected with 3 or 4 of the dozens of songs that are included in this game. And some of them, that it even gives you the year that they came out when you start that chapter or that area of the game, and I don't even remember them. I know all the bands that they mentioned, but I don't recognize the songs that they're connecting to those bands. They're almost like B-sides that, unless you're a really big fan of that particular band, you didn't know it. And I don't know if this is Annapurna. It's not a huge developer. They did make Stray, which was a good game. I also finished that one.
Yeah, that's not who I was thinking about. It's the other devs that were behind it. Annapurna is just basically like the publishing studio.
Oh, okay. Well, the publisher, they're the ones that really, the publisher is the one that goes out and forts all the bills for the licensing.
But the dev is the one who you actually want to know, because the dev who made this made The Artful Escape, which is one of my favorite games of all time.
It was very good. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I really love that game. So,
but other than that, I mean, I haven't finished the game. I want to be honest. I'm only midway through, maybe 1/3 of the way through. I'm not really sure how long it takes to beat it. I've seen a lot of straight through plays on YouTube, and they're about 3 hours and 50-something minutes, or 2 hours and 50-something minutes.
A little over 3 hours for me.
I finished it all
in one night.
Yeah, Stinky Cheese Dick Jesus telling us, I played the game 3 hours. Fuck you. No. I'm teasing.
What you see on screen tonight during the show is all of Mixtape I played. I believe I recorded 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I can't wait to finish it. I mean, it's a cool story. It's a coming of age story. It's we all get to that point in our lives when we're in high school, and we know that all the friends and the bonds that we've grown, they're getting ready to be tested by distance. And so I mean, I'm digging the story. The music's not bad. I just can't relate with all of it. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Paul, you finished it. What do you think?
I can speak to that. Also, I'm older than you guys, so I see it because I was there, in the 90s and very cognizant of what was going on. Part of it is regional, because the game is supposed to be based in California. So, whoever was behind the idea of the story and picking the tracks and stuff is probably somebody that was from Southern California, the Valley area, and stuff like that. So That's why some of the tracks are going to resonate with people from that area. It's like the way I equate it. Like, I didn't always like Seinfeld. Why? Because Seinfeld resonated with New Yorkers or East Coasters, neither of which I am. So a lot of it fell flat with me going, I don't get it. You know?
I'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll
you
have
live
to
in
play it
what,
to see.
Georgia? You live in Georgia, right?
Well, now, but I grew up in California. I grew up in Northern
Oh,
California.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You won't see
Yeah, so did I.
Paul. This will be Paul's last episode of Game Set Live.
No. I lived in Texas for for almost 20 years. I've earned my
Okay, Paul's been
I've earned my
redeemed.
stripes.
Texas,
I've earned my
Texas,
stripes.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
But so yeah, some of it and even most, as I said earlier, most of the music I didn't recognize because it wasn't my jam. But Stan Bush, Dare, from Transformers to fucking movie, hell yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. You tell who that was in it.
Whoever-
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, whoever picked the tracks for this game is a geek at heart. Watched that movie probably 40,000 times growing up. Okay. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
What? Okay, what movie are you mentioning again?
Transformers.
The
The
movie,
original,
animated one.
1986. Yeah, 1986
And
Transformers. movie.
87.
87.
actually.
87. I keep thinking 86. Sorry.
Was that an animated Transformers movie?
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude!
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the one
dude.
that's the one where they killed Optimus Prime and had kids
Fucking
crying all
kids,
over the place.
kids
man.
were crying in the
kids
theater,
were
dude. They were
losing
like,
their
"Oh my
asses.
god, he's dead!" It was fucking great.
Okay, I'm probably gonna
It's-
get so much shit for this in the comments, but I don't think I've ever seen that.
You motherfucker!
Oh my god! Okay, starting in 10
Okay.
minutes, the podcast is moving to my channel and
Okay,
Steve will
listen.
not be there.
I am adding that to my watch queue in Movie Box Pro. I will have it watched by next week. I promise you.
I
Well,
want a complete
ladies and
report. And you were at the right age. If you were 13, you were at the perfectly right age for having seen that movie. And especially if you were a Transformers
listen.
fan back then.
So the earliest movies that I can remember, because I was born in '77. My birthday was 2 weeks after the release of the first Star Wars. In Star Wars, I don't know why, but I still remember bits and pieces of me being in the movie theater seeing Star Wars with my parents. It was that big of a cultural shift that my parents actually took me to see Star Wars as almost a baby.
He remembers that because the people in the seats in front of him and around him were throwing popcorn at his parents going, will you shut that kid up? We're trying to watch a movie.
Well, yeah, probably. But the first, so to give you a little bit of context to my 80s, the first movie I ever remember actually asking my parents to go and see was the first Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh Jesus!
Gosh.
Oh Jesus! What a decision that was, too.
I mean, as a kid, I liked it, but at the time, I didn't really have anything to compare it to. Is this shit or is this
and
not?
your parents were like, we're never letting him choose the movie again, ever.
Oh
ever.
no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, my parents took me and my best friend and literally bought the tickets, escorted us to the seats, and we're like, we'll be back for you in 2 hours because they already knew or they had already seen. We don't want to watch this. Which I mean, and I didn't really at that age. I hadn't seen the Rocky movies yet, so Ralph Lundgren didn't really spark with me. And then after I saw
Dolph.
I'm sorry,
Dolph.
Yes, Dolph.
What the fuck?
Took me a second to figure out who the hell you were talking about. And then I'm like, Dolph Lundgren. Okay.
Ralph Lundgren. That's a good
Yeah, that's Dolph's younger brother. We don't talk about Ralph. Yeah.
Ralph Dolph's younger fucking brother. That's
I
good
was
times.
I was so scared for once. I like, wait, is Dolph Lundgren real name Ralph? What the fuck?
Yeah, I used to
Okay.
hang out with Dolph.
Thember
He was a
just-
cocksucker. I hated him.
Thember has just added a new topic into the chat,
What did he do?
and it's great. It's great. He added it. He put it in our
Remains to be seen, sir.
our WhatsApp chat.
Ah.
So it's gonna be a surprise to
That's definitely
Praxis
remains
because
to
he's
be
not in
seen
there
for
yet.
me.
Praxis isn't in there yet. So
Fucking dicks.
Yeah,
So
I
let
guess
me, let me go ahead and I'll finish talking about what's it called here.
Mixtape.
So anyway, mixtape. So okay, everybody's picking on. There are a couple of weird things. The whole French kissing sequence just weird. By the
Yeah.
way,
the X-ray like in mouth.
There's an achievement for doing that for a full minute. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, why didn't they just show it from the outside for fuck's sake? Come on, man.
Oh,
actually, no. I have an answer. I'll let you go right after this.
And when they stick the pencil in to quote rewind the tape, I don't know why she didn't use a recorder.
It was on the wrong side. It was.
The pencil was on the wrong side.
Yeah.
If the pencil would have been on the correct side, everything else was correct.
Everything else was correct. Yeah. Oops.
But again, and the way they were dressed and the way they spoke, a lot of that's very regional to that part of California.
True.
So the people that are online that are slamming it because that's not the 80s I remember, the 90s I remember.
So
that's because
for all those watching,
it's regionally specific.
Yeah. I have rewound the video that you see on screen to the X-ray tonguing part.
The tonguing.
Yes. Just so everybody can see what it's like. Yeah, that's
Here's
just
the tonguing. Watch carefully.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is really
going
weird.
Deep.
Which is really weird, especially when your controller is vibrating when you're doing it. It's like freaking.
Yeah, your vibrator really gets going. You know you've hit that sweet spot.
Yes, that's the spot you want to hit. I was gonna say if you're does it like do like really sharp fucking when you clash teeth and
hey, one of them did have braces on. I did notice one of them.
Oh fuck that! Yeah, does it like do like a really vigorous fucking shake when your tongue gets stuck into the fucking your lip gets cut open by the brace? Not that that's ever happened to me ever.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't admit to it either.
For the PlayStation version, they should add blowing. I'm just saying. The controller does it.
Wow.
That's great. That is great.
Oh,
I mean, I'm so glad I'm participating.
But after me playing it, I gave it about between a 7 and an 8, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think the what is it? The reviews, some of the I guess corporate reviews were a little too glowing. They like blew it up. Oh my god, it's better than Elden Ring. This is amazing. It's like what the fuck are you talking about?
For what they were trying to do, they accomplished. They weren't trying to do an action game. They were trying to do a story-driven narrative thing.
Well,
I wouldn't,
Yeah,
and for that it works.
Well, and it looks really good. I mean, that's what the Artful Escape was. The Artful Escape had a lot of gameplay, but it wasn't like deep gameplay.
Yeah,
the gameplay was using the music to drive the game forward, and it was fucking fantastic. Like the whole concept was great, and people.
And some of the visuals they use here are the skateboarding and the pushing the shopping cart down the street and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really cool. They really did a great job. There's a part where you're going to be flying through the air, flying over the trees and stuff. It's just what they did well.
It's Beethoven and Dinosaur is the developer, and that's the one who did the Artful Escape. So that's who worked for Annapurna. But it looks really good. I've been interested. I've seen a bunch of people talking. Everybody like saying a bunch of shit, and a lot of the people that like throw shade at it and get mad, they're like, "I'm not playing it because somebody said something about it." And I'm like, "That's great and all, but until you play the game, you can't say anything about it. You're just taking what somebody says."
There's two phrases I watch for when anybody starts talking about a game. If the first words out of your mouth are DEI or woke, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop listening to you right there. Because then I have no interest in anything else you have to say, no matter how legitimate your concerns might be. Because if that's what you're basing not liking something on, then you really weren't paying attention to anything else. So,
it's for the dog whistles that have been used in the past for a lot of different things, and things from like 2014, the whole Gamergate situation, which was real. That was a real deal. All of that happening, and things that have flushed through the best way to put it is flushed through the industry, and we've kind of come to a level of equilibrium in a lot of ways. Not everything, but a lot more.
No, but they're starting to call this like this is the beginning of Gamergate. I think they said we're up to 3. I'm like, stop it. No.
Yeah, when you look at this, you got to look at things objectively instead of sitting there and putting it into a category and then throwing it away without actually giving it time and actually looking at it. and yeah, it's
No,
people
it's the same
jumping
thing
on
with
the bandwagon
you know,
is
like I
bandwagon.
said earlier, I looked at some of the other reviews for Directive 8020 from people who started playing it yesterday when it went live. And some of them, especially on Steam, when you can see how long they've had the game open,
Yeah.
that's a real telling thing. So you played the game for an
5
hour
minutes.
and 3 minutes, and you've decided that the game is boring and you don't like any of the characters. You've only met 2 of the characters at that point, and I know that because I played it. You know.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, you know,
Yep.
I don't know. So I mean, okay, we have like a different culture in the world now, where some people sometimes it's blatant. I can't say that it doesn't happen because I've firsthand experienced it when you just feel like stuff's being shoved down your throat, and you're like,
Yes. Yeah.
especially when you've got like all of us here, minus maybe TJ and maybe a little Fabio, but the
Yeah,
three
throw
old
him in
men, the 3 old men here, we can remember, 30 plus years of television and movies, and we can see the drastic change over the last decade. And so when things stand out to us and it's repetitive over and over and over, yeah, we don't like things being shoved down our throats. It wasn't like this.
Well, there's shoving things down our throats, and then there's just doing things because of some certain criteria and doing it just to do that and ignoring actually making things with a good narrative and good development and good character development and interest in something and making it about making a statement instead of making it about making it a fucking game, because that's what it is. You can make statements in games and it can have meaning and be interesting without being a fucking sledgehammer hitting you over the head and telling you you're a fucking bad person if you don't like this. That I agree. I think
that I have issue with, but at the same time, I will say that we can see when different things are getting shoved down our throats.
Course,
but that's not to say that things weren't getting shoved down our throats in the 50s and 60s either.
True.
Or in the 80s. Oh yeah.
The most recent thing that I can relate this to is we remember the what was it? The Lord of the Rings spinoff where the dwarf was of color. The wife of the dwarf was of color. I watched that. I enjoyed it. I never picked up on that because it wasn't emphasized on. It was just taken.
That wasn't the shittiest aspect of the show. The show's shit for a whole other reason.
Right. But that's what everybody focused on.
But the fact that everybody focused on, there were no dwarves of color. How do you know that?
How do you know that?
I read the book. Yeah.
Well, because the reason is because Tolkien wrote it based on a certain time frame of England. The whole of Lord of the Rings is supposed to be based on England of a time frame. And if you go to the time frame that he was basing on specifically, no, there weren't. From that.
But part of that was his world, though. I mean,
that was his world. Yeah, I know. And this is them adapting, and that's the difference.
Right.
People were like, this totally goes against it. Oh, it's not him making it. They're making it now. Yeah.
You know what? A lot of these same people would be horrified if they actually did like Willy Wonka and those books from Ronald Dole.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, goodness.
If they made them actually accurate,
horrified.
You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Those are great fucking books, by the way. Love them.
They are, but if you put them on film, people are going to be like going, holy shit, is this what's actually in the book? And you go, yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's pretty rad.
This is a children's book. This was a children's book, by the way. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Written by a bunch of racists. What the hell? No, just a crazy motherfucker with an awesome mustache.
No, but if you really want to know what snozberries are, you can guess.
Jesus Christ! Yeah,
snozberries taste like snozberries.
And in some of his other works, it made very clear what snozberries actually are. And it's not pretty, okay? It's pornography level, not pretty, okay?
So,
yes, that's what we want in our children's series.
Are you finished with your synopsis of Mixtape, Paul?
Pretty much, yeah.
What about you, Praxis?
I don't know anything, so don't ask me anymore. Fuck you.
Fabio.
No idea.
It's on
Does
Game
he?
Pass. It's on Game Pass. You have no excuse for not playing it.
Oh, it's on Game Pass?
I
Really?
did, once again,
Yes.
I did install it. I did install it. I just didn't play it yet.
Actually,
Yes.
I was watching a
Stop pushing it,
podcast.
man.
You've been playing like 6 other games. You could have taken 3 hours out of your life to play the fucking game. Okay?
God damn it.
I mean, have you thought of just the possibility of I didn't want to?
There's that too, you know.
It doesn't matter what you want.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody asks you what you want. Okay.
You're on the
Yep,
show.
that's right.
You got a contractual obligation, motherfucker. Next time, you don't get your paycheck. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Next time, Asha's check will go to me and me alone.
I'm turning on my camera now. I'm sad.
Oh.
Fucking.
I'm sad.
Jesus. Fucker. Next time, you don't get your paycheck. Go cry. Go cry in the corner, bitch. Yeah. See if I care.
Next time, Asha's check will go to me and me
I know
alone.
you do.
You can't even.
I'm sad.
I don't.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you. Thank you for giving it a shot.
Wasn't talking to you, Paul.
So
hydrated.
On Twitter, if you didn't know, on Twitter, when I link the show on a post in Twitter, you can just click on it and watch it through Twitter. And Wiener Dogmaster has commented on my post of the show and says, Mixtape seems like another group of leftist self-fart aficionados. You must have been born in 2002.
No,
That's all
actually. No, I know him.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. It's not like
that. You remember what I was just saying about somebody using certain phrases and me going and shutting down about anything else they have to say at that point. That's one of those posts. That's what.
Yeah. Well, I understand where he's coming from. At the same time, like I said, it's getting caught up in it and not looking at it objectively. And he and I have had discussions similar about it, but I'll talk to him later, just kind of see what's going on through it, if he's even played it or if he's just looking at it. But at the same time, like I said, for me, it's I look at things objectively. I don't just look at something through a lens of what it's supposed to be and how I'm supposed to react, because I am a different person. I don't just rely on other people to tell me or even how my quote beliefs that it has to be this way. I take the time. I put time into it. I want to know things.
So I mean, just to put into perspective, a lot of what like people are taking things to the next level, when that they see in this game, this scene that you see right now on screen, when she's in the room and she's walking around and she's looking at things and she's talking to her two friends. One of the first conversations that comes up while you're doing this was she mentions to her two friends in here, one dude with a mullet, and then her girl, the girl friend, which I'm not saying that because they're involved. I'm just saying she's a friend and she's a girl. She mentions that you were in my dream last night. And the girl says, "Oh, really? Were we doing it?" That's just, I don't even take that as being woke or anything like that. That's just the way we all talked back then. I mean, there were no boundaries back then. We all pushed each other. We used to have a game where.
What are you talking about down back then? Jesus, dude, I do that nowadays with my friends. What the fuck?
And one of the things we used to do back then was, especially guys, you suck, you blow, you wish. Yeah.
It's you suck, you blow, you swallow. There you go.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah.
Quick, lovely story. One of my ex-girlfriends, when she broke up with me, she was one of my friend's sisters. And so after I broke up with her, then she went and dated every other one of his friends, or just about every other one of his friends. And every time I found out one of the guy who she was with next to it was, every time I saw him, this was just out of high school, I'd run into him like, "Oh, how you doing?" And I'd lean up real close. And I'm like, "Hey, I gotta ask you something." And I'd lean right up next to his ear, just so he could fucking get the full effect. I'd lean and say, "So, how did it taste?" And the motherfuckers, you fucker! Oh, they're like, oh God, why do you got to say that?
Yeah, it was
I'm
just
well,
like,
By,
I mean,
by
I
the
was
way,
first.
this is the sequence. This is the
I was
sequence I
first,
was
yeah.
talking about. This is the sequence I was talking about. I got my achievement. This was my first achievement doing this part successfully without crashing the thing at all. So
oh, I crashed on purpose during this
Well,
part. I
sounds
literally
like you.
went right into the yard on purpose.
I
Oh,
had a lot of fun with this part. Oh, that looked painful. See, you would have gotten an achievement if you wouldn't have done that.
damn it. No, it's I mean, I was just trying to, I mean, I was thinking to myself, will it let me crash? Let's find out. And that's the only reason I did it. Oh, I'm wishing I hadn't done it now because I'd have gotten the achievement. Now I'm going to have to play the game again, which it's not a bad
No,
game.
remember,
I'm not
it's broken down by chapters. You can just go into the chapter where you're
Oh,
making the achievements.
sweet. So when you finish the first chapter, how many achievements should you have? Just out of curiosity.
2. This one and the one for completing the chapter.
Yeah. See. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I only got 25. Yep.
That's one.
Makes
I
sense.
got 25.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So Fabio, let's all know why. What is your hard stance against this game? Why haven't you played it?
It's woke.
No, like no reason whatsoever. Just because I just wanted to enjoy some games that I know I'm already enjoying. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to enjoy a bit more of Invisible Versus. I wanted to continue labbing combos on fighting games, as well as I wanted to just relax, listen to a podcast while playing NBA 2K26. That's basically it. So I did install the game, but for some reason I just not on the next day I'll play it, and I just didn't. But I do intend to do it.
It's because your
I have
woke
nothing
radar
against
went
the game.
off, right?
You know,
Your woke radar
as
totally
well as
went
seeing
off,
to
and
make
you were
sure-
like, "I'm not going to
making
do
sure
that."
Steve, yeah, as well as making sure that Steve watches Transformers the movie. We're gonna make sure you play this game next week. See, So yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's your
No
homework,
worries.
Steve.
So yeah. So 2 of you have homework for the week.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. I don't have to finish, do I?
Do I have some homework? Can I get some,
I
Paul?
do not have to finish, do I? Can I just play?
It's
but
3
not
hours.
finish?
It's 3 hours.
Do not have to finish.
No, I don't want to finish. Leave
This
me
isn't like
alone.
you.
I
This
wanna
isn't like
play
one of your
something else
dates.
as
This
well.
isn't like one of your dates. Yes, you have to finish. All right. Jeez.
Get an F on your report card if you don't fuck. It's incomplete. God damn it. That's what it is. You get 0 credits. Okay. The fucking camera off again. Mike off.
3
Great.
hours. 3 hours out of your life. I'm sure you can handle it.
You can hide all you want there, Fabian, but I see you. I fucking-
right.
Even though I don't.
Drawn TJ, please let us know, what are your hard stances against the game? Why haven't you played it? Because it's a Game Pass game and you're an Xbox simp. So you should have definitely played an Xbox game.
What a guy.
Yeah, it's just not my style.
His cup of tea, not so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a good game, but
I've
it's
got
just not
to
my
put
type of
no,
game.
hold on. I've got to put my foot down against Praxis right now. He's put you in a category of a tea drinker.
What? What?
I
He
don't
said it's
drink
not his
tea.
cup of tea. How do you know he doesn't drink tea?
I don't want to explain phraseology.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you shit, dog. That's what we
I
do.
know you are, and I'm not playing into it. Fuck you. It
No,
is cup of
I
coffee, it's
li-
cup of bourbon,
listen
it
to-
is cup of cum. I don't know. What do you want him to drink?
To be honest, it looks like a good game, but it's just not my type of game. Like there's some games that people don't like, and it's not because the game's not good or won't be good. It's just that's not their style of game.
It doesn't appeal to them. Yes, it doesn't appeal to you. You
exactly.
see it, and you're like, I'm not really.
But I'm not sitting there saying the game is shit. I'm not sitting there like telling all you guys, oh, it's a shit game because I think it's shit. No,
Exactly.
I'm not saying that. It's just not my type of game.
See, Fabio.
I mean,
Therefore-
someone else might like it. I know the
and
music's
therefore-
good in it. That I know for sure. Honestly, that's all I would play it for. Probably would be the fucking music.
So Paul,
That'd be it.
so thank you for mentioning the music, TJ. Paul, can I?
The music is cool. It's from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Well, mostly
Whatever
70s,
they have in
mostly
there.
80s and mostly 80s and 90s actually.
Oh, well, then
Early 90s.
That's good either way. Better than today's shit. So
yeah, exactly.
So Paul,
Yeah.
let me pull your ear a little, Paul, because I played Artful Escape and I've played Mixtape. I actually like the soundtrack from Artful Escape more than I do this one.
I think because Artful Escape was more original music, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was all done in house.
Well, I actually talked to the I friended the guy on X that was the artist who did the music for Artful Escape, and oddly enough, I was promoting him and promoting the game at the time, and this is why kind of we ended up talking. Is I said this is really amazing music, and because I'm just randomly friends with Neil Sean of Journey, I like threw it at him, and he gave him a light. Goes, "Oh, that's awesome! Hey, great job!" Like threw it at this kid, and he like blew his mind. How do you know him? And so we ended up talking a little bit. But yeah, he did some amazing.
Oh
work
my
in the game.
God!
It's
Can
really
you
great.
introduce me to him?
No, I can't. Sorry.
I love Journey so much. I miss the lead singer. The new one sucks.
Neil Perry, don't say that out loud.
Sorry, I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking.
He does a pretty good job.
I'm sorry, but Steve does have a point. The new singer sucks really bad.
Is it the kid from the Philippines, the Filipino kid? I think
I don't want to say that because I may be labeled as somebody that's discriminating.
No, he's from the fucking Philippines. Jesus Christ.
But I don't want everybody to think I don't like him over Perry because of that.
When I worked at O'Connor Hospital, when I worked in San Jose, there was a huge Filipino staff. Like there was like 50% of our entire staff of the hospital was Filipino. And so talking to all these people, all of a sudden all of them started talking about Journey. And I'm like it was a brand new band. Have you heard of Journey? I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? Have I heard of Journey? Yeah, I grew up with them. Oh, no, it's a new band. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, and there's a Filipino singer. I was like, what? And so when I'm telling you that, I'm not being racist. I'm being factual. God damn it.
Yeah. No, Journey Escape was my teen years, man.
Yeah, I was a little younger than that, but my buddy played the drums. He was 5 years older than me, and he was playing it for me when that came out. And so I was totally at the same time as Paul, just blown away by that. Just amazing.
So as you can see behind me, I play guitar, and everybody thinks, "Oh yeah, can you play this?" And I'm like, "No." But you play guitar, and I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't play that type of guitar." Well, what do you play? And I'm like, "Okay, I'm a metalhead. If you want anything from Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Trivium, Bullet for My Valentine, Ozzy Osbourne, I could probably look up the tablature and give it to you on the first go. But I can't play you your country song. I can't play your pop music. I can't do that. Even though there is a guitar in it, there is acclamations to style and genre that may take me a few days to get a hold of, and I may hate you after that. So,
wait. So you play guitar, but you can't play the solo from Freebird. I'm out. Okay.
Oh no, I can play Skynyrd. I'll play Skynyrd like
you
dream,
can do Skynyrd.
dude.
Okay.
I'm just saying I am a metalhead, but a lot of Skynyrd and the older bands. That was kind of my come up into getting into the real technical stuff. So I've played a lot of it. Like the first song I ever learned was "Smoke on the Water," and it's
nice.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. When you go to learn guitar, they don't like throw Metallica Battery on you because that's very, very fast and technical. They don't throw that shit at you. They go, okay, look, we're going to show you this, and you play this, and then after that, you can play a little Skynyrd, and after that, you can play a little, you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because to do that, people give, some bands won't do the Freebird thing because, everybody asks for it. But I think to do that with justice, you have to have practiced a lot, especially toward the end. Yeah, because they really let rip. I enjoy that thing because I'm white.
Yeah, that ending, that outro solo is classic.
No. Man, I just saw that. God damn, I can't unsee it now. Jesus, Paul, what happened?
All right, next, our next topic. So, Thember, this topic comes directly from Thember. We know that Xbox has reinitiated their push for backwards compatibility. They've reopened the voting for what games players want to see added to backwards compatibility. And right now, I have the top 3 for you. The number one game.
Every single game. They listed every single fucking game they ever produced.
Did they? Holy shit!
Yes, they really did.
So the number one game right now with 8,827 votes is Transformers: The Fall of Cybertron.
Yes,
hell
fucking
of a
A,
good game.
dude. Fuck
hell
yeah.
of a good game.
Yeah, that is a huge one. That's been, you don't understand how many people have been asking for that, including me. Fucking that needs to be brought back. That's a great
now
game.
whether Hasbro would ever allow the licensing to bring it back.
There's the question. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, you say that, but when it was brought to Activision's doorstep, and remember the rumors were going around that Activision had lost the code, you had that woman come forward and go, "No, we ain't lost shit. We have it right here."
Yeah, they're just full of shit.
So let's give it to us.
Trying to get people to shut up. They were just trying to get people to shut up.
Yeah, this is Activision we're talking about. Come on. All they do is make Call of Duty and World of Warcraft. They don't give a shit.
Okay. Thember is correcting me in the chat. I read his post wrong. Fall of Cybertron is number 2.
Okay.
Number 1 is Transformers: War for Cybertron.
Yeah, those I figured those are the top 2 because
both of those are of those are what those for their day, and I bet you they hold up now without much work.
Oh yeah, they would stand out now just because they're so different from what we play nowadays, and they were so unique, and they did such a great job with the property. Such a great fucking job.
I have at least one of them on PC, I think. Yeah.
Oh, do you? Was it on PC? So, yeah. I don't know. Was it ever on PC?
All I know, I have one of the Transformer games, and I don't remember which one it is, or 2 of them. Give me a minute.
I have them all on my Xbox 360. It's in front of me right now. Just saying.
Yeah, well, if I ever have extra money again, I'll be getting a 360 again just to have it.
Yeah. I have the Gears of War Special Edition.
Oh, I've got my 360 sitting in a storage bin down in my garage. I got to yank that thing out because I think I got War of Cybertron sitting in here somewhere.
Dude, it was it's one of those games that stuck to the core material so well and did so well that okay. Praxis will be back in 2 hours after he has successfully retrieved his Xbox 360.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
He's yelling at you from his bathroom now, which is really kind of weird, but
Yeah, it is kind of personal, dude. I'm just saying, but some guys are into that. I'm just not. So that was War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron 1 and 2. Number 3 was Simpsons Hit and Run. We went from one extreme to the other.
Yep.
I enjoyed that game too. I enjoyed Simpsons Hit and Run. And
yep. I have Fall of Cybertron on in my Steam library actually.
I've played that. That's actually a really good game.
It is.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but War and Fall was a direct sequel from the War for Cybertron.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, if you want an epic Transformers storyline, you got to play War for Cybertron and then go right directly into Fall of Cybertron.
Yep.
I mean, I hope they manage to expand to more and more games, if possible,
Oh, look at
because
that! Praxis is showing receipts.
Yeah, well, yes, as long as the disc is still fucking. Hey, it's in there. Right
because,
on.
Hey!
because like
Wow.
because like I it is a really good sign that people are voting for War of Cybertron
Yep.
Do you remember
Fall
these?
of Cybertron. But
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. I haven't seen a manual in 20 years.
Jesus Christ, dude! No fucking kidding. Yeah, that's crazy. Sorry, it's been a
but
while.
like one personal request of mine would it be
Mhm.
for them to like bring back Lord of the Rings War in the North. That game to me is like this is amazing.
Oh,
Lord of the
that's one
Rings
of your
Battle
favorite
for
ones.
Middle Earth 2. Thank you.
Yeah, I know that. And there's shit. No kidding. Here's this one was one of the ones on there
Call of
too.
Juarez.
No,
Yep.
this one is already available on backward compatibility.
That's one of the ones I brought up. Yeah, and I think even is this one. I think
Yeah.
Bad Company. Bad
Yes.
Company. I thought Bad Company was.
Yeah,
This one I don't believe.
there are three bad companies actually from that generation that are in back compat.
I don't believe this one is. If I remember correctly.
Ooh,
No,
God.
I think it was. I think it
On
is
the
actually.
backward compatible. I have to look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's
Like it
interesting.
might not be available for you to buy on the store, but I think it is. The Call of Duty series is like every single game is there. Like
Uh,
this one that you showed, the Cartel and the Gunslinger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
I remember those being on there. I was just throwing up the ones that I found that I was like, oh, I would play these right now.
yes.
Let's see.
So which Transformers was that?
Oh, that's War for Cybertron. It's this one.
So between the two of us, we have both games because I have Fall on Steam.
There you go. You got the sequel. This was the first one, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, and I didn't end up getting that one. I don't know why I didn't end up getting it. I think at one point one of my buddies got it, and I'm like, "Oh, just play his," and then he fucking sold his shit, and I got nothing. He didn't even offer it. He was like, "Yeah, I sold it," Like, why would you sell your shit? Oh, I needed money. I'm like, what? You're selling your games, dude. you do realize you're going to want those someday.
Can we say?
By the way, Steve, there's an achievement for this part too. If you make a specific mix that he makes, then you get the achievement.
See, I made two different mixes and I didn't get I didn't get either one of them. So
I don't know where it is, but I think if you look or listen to him, he gives you the clues of what to put in it to get the achievement.
Gotcha.
Oh, so see, it says Thimber in the chat says there's also Spider-Man in the top 5. And then the game that Fabio wanted is on the site, but only got 513 votes.
Oh, God damn it.
See,
and then
the
game that I wanted, which was Battle for Middle Earth 2, it only got 500 votes.
Blur. I want Blur to come back.
Cricket.
Oh, that's
Blur.
That's fucked up, man.
Blur is pretty much take Twisted Metal, which was like the #1 Carnage car game that was made at the time.
Oh, I'm not even on camera. Hold on, do that again.
And then take Forza and match it together, and that's what Blur is.
Burnout Revenge was more my jam. I love Burnout Revenge.
Oh, and Blur was
but EA basically got rid of Burnout.
Hello.
Burnout really doesn't exist anymore.
Hello there.
Let's say hello.
Hello. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
She listened to me last time, and she ended up buying him all the Lego sets. Should have bought me all the Lego sets. I need them. So
I mean, honestly, going back to that Lego sets that you showed us on our WhatsApp group, Bob. At some point, I thought, okay, he's got 4 sets. Maybe it is one for him, for me, for Paul, and for DJ. Maybe.
Nope.
Well, okay,
it's all him, bro.
He's a
He's all
greedy
in
little
like,
bastard. Yeah.
yeah.
So
And what can you expect?
so
What
listen,
can you
this is
expect
what
from a
so this is
Browns
what I
fan?
was so this is what I was thinking. Okay, they give you each box, each set has a code for a
Has
gold variant of each of the 4 Batmobiles. But each
Right.
box also comes with the same code, if it is the same code for the same gold Batman costume.
For the suit.
So
Yeah.
if they're separate codes, I can give all of you. I've got 3 gold suit codes that I'm not going to want to use because I've already used a gold suit code. Unless it comes as like a package deal, as like you have to put this code in to get this gold version Batmobile and the suit, or if it's 2 separate codes. If it's 2 separate codes, I've got 3 suit codes that I don't need.
Yeah.
So
I'm betting it's 2 separate codes, but
I hope so because I like to be generous and helpful. Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
Uh-huh.
Philanthropist, are you? Excellent work.
Oh,
God will bless you for this someday, but it's not going to be soon, buddy.
oh! The wife just said from the other room, "I got one of those. If it's that way." So I've only got 2 to give if it's that way.
Whoops.
I mean,
It's
she
that way.
paid for him, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you better watch your ass, man. Phew.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I need to do is see if I can talk to any of my friends if they get a discount, using their code, using their Lego stuff. If they do, I'll hit them up.
Well, I don't know if it was a discount, but we got free shipping. It was here in 3 days, and it cost for all 3 sets $180.
Holy shit!
Was that 3 sets? I thought there were more than 3. There was
all 4 sets. All 4 was $180.
Yeah.
I think it was 30, 30, 30, and then some big number.
Well, the largest Batmobile was the most expensive, and then the bat symbol itself was the second most expensive, and then the rest were about 30 or $40 or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of upset that I didn't get early access now.
I'm sorry.
But I'm sorry. What were we talking about? I totally got sidetracked. It happens.
We were talking about adding things to the Xbox backward compatibility just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Transformer games are first and foremost, and then the Lord of the Rings games are after that. I think all the other games that I want have already been added, really. The Simpsons game I want too.
Are you talking about like the old EA? the old EA fucking I don't know how long ago that was old, man. The Lord of the Rings games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. The story ones that were based on the movies.
Hey Siri, what year did Battle for Middle Earth 2 come out?
Oh no, that's not the one. I'm talking about Fellowship, Two Towers, and
2006.
Well, that was that one, but let me see.
You're talking about the movie
story
companion.
Games. I'm talking about the story games. Yeah, 2002. It was a little older.
To be honest, one other thing that I would really love to, because I didn't get the opportunity to like have those, and it would be really nice, is that for them to let's make. I know it's impossible. Okay, I know that. But like let's make every single game that was like only on Xbox from the OG Xbox generation to be available for people to know. Yes, I know there were some shitty games at the
Of
time.
course. Yeah.
But there were others that like were quite interesting that are Microsoft properties and they aren't available there. But I understand there's all the licensing parts.
Well,
Some
it's not
things
just
are
that.
just impossible.
Some of those games without work would graphically look absolutely awful, dude. Seriously,
A lot of them would be. A lot of them would be
I
pretty
Yeah.
know.
bad. I mean, look at
I
the
mean,
Indiana Jones game. I mean, the Indiana Jones
I
game
mean,
they brought out, and they brought it up to
I'm not
4K.
just talking about graphically looking bad. I'm just
I
talking
know the
about
game. Yeah,
resolution wise on a game that
yeah.
was developed for an old tube TV. You put that on a high resolution screen, and man, it hurts to look at. Seriously, dude.
Yeah,
I
It,
mean,
some of them are. It's hard to do. Yeah, some of them I
Yeah,
agree.
a little bit.
I mean, I totally understand that, but like when you have games like, let me check here through my Xbox library real quickly. Like you got some games that they are available there, but they do not look that good. Like honest, like for example, Destroy All Humans, Oddworld's Munch's Odyssey, or you get even the original Psychonauts. You know what I mean?
well,
Yeah.
Or you, or,
one of the sets of games that always got bumped up for compatibility through every generation was all the Star Wars games. I'm not shitting you. Look it
Mhm.
up. Every
Yes,
time
yes.
the disc from the original OG Xbox worked on the 360, it worked on the one, because though for some reason the way their licensing was set up, they carried with each generation, which was
Oh.
great because I had those discs for the longest time. So
Mm.
I mean, here's another example of a game that is not even available for you to buy anymore, but doesn't look good, and but it's there and it was only on Xbox. By the way, it's a LucasArts game, Armed and Dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
That's another game that like doesn't look good on on the big TVs. It's as fuck, but like it's available there. So like in terms of graphical thing, I think everyone would understand. Like who the fuck would be buying or getting the OG Xbox
no,
games and
they did
complaining
that
about the graphical
they,
fidelity?
they did that a few years ago with one of the OG Xbox games and it was one of the Star Wars games, and I loaded it up. You cannot look at this game for more than 10 minutes without getting a headache. The graphics are that washed out. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Do you
would have
remember the
to
name of it?
um
I've played a
I'm
couple games that are that
curious
jarring
now.
to look at, and
yeah.
they're games that it's sad because they're games that I really enjoyed during that period of my life, and
Go play
now
Star
it hurts
Fox on
my.
the
But
SNES. You know.
but you put them
Yeah,
on a modern monitor, and yeah, it's just headache. It's just a headache
Well, I
feeder.
was just
It's
saying,
just,
go play Star Fox
yeah.
on the SNES, and you're like, ah.
yeah.
And
I
the
don't
reason is
understand.
your brain is trying to make it look the way you know it's
I
supposed to
know.
look.
Or you remembered it to
And
look.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, our
Talk
memories are
about a
definitely our
talk
memories
about
are
a
tinged with.
franchise. Talk about a franchise that Nintendo dropped and never gave any explanation to why Star Fox was no longer a thing.
No, it
eh,
is. It is now. If you
I
wanted to play
mean,
the original, here you go again for the sixth time. But yeah,
but let's be honest, it's better for them to like remake the Star Fox 64 than to leave the entire franchise on limbo and have
well,
nothing for
there's that,
more and more years. You
or
know
to
what I
do what they
mean?
did a while back. I can't remember which one it was. Was it for the Wii
I start,
U?
yeah, Star Fox Zero.
Oh God! And then they like reimagined it, and it was terrible. It was like, oh, what did you do to this game?
It's
I
because
know
of
the
the
Wii U.
Wii
The
U controller.
way we can do
No,
this,
no,
and
okay.
it's
yeah,
not just
by the way,
it's not just
Praxis,
that
just so
you
you
had to
know,
like
yes.
War for
go.
Cybertron Xbox 360 on Amazon right now, $334. I
Ooh.
shit you
Nice.
not.
I better look at the back of the disc. I bet it's all scratched to shit.
If that came out, if that was made back compat, and you could buy it digitally,
Oh, this thing is pristine. Holy
if
shit.
that's made back compat and you could buy it digitally, the used market will crash.
So you're telling me to sell it now is what you're telling me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I can get on eBay, I need an extra 350
I,
bucks.
I mean, having as many games, it doesn't matter how good looking they are or how bad they are. There's someone who is going to enjoy them, but like I think as like you need to have as many games available there as possible because there's a lot of people or some people that will be interested in it. It's like more options is better than to like be
Then
hostage
reduce them. Yeah,
more
is better than
those
less.
predatory deals. Like before, we had the Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection that was released on Xbox last year and like on the previous year on PlayStation. The only way for you to get Marvel versus Capcom 2 was like through eBay and paying like over $300 for the damn thing. So like you
Jeez.
give more options to people and people will be trying to support that. I think that this
Maybe
is
because
the
then
main part of it.
you have to look at, okay, those are out there, but how many people actually bought it and how many people actually played it? You know,
Well,
that's what the
No, no,
companies have to look at.
the Fighting Collection has sold quite well actually. But I understand that
And
other artists might not be as
you have
much.
receipts for that. You have receipts. You have
so
numbers.
it's not. So look, it's not the same
Uh,
game. But
Maximilian Dude,
I'm
you
gonna
go
be
and watch
honest with you.
Maximilian Dude's video. He
I
explains
mean,
that.
it's not the same game that Fabio's talking about. But going back to the Transformers games, if I would rather back compat play a game with my disc drive, just be able to put my disc in there and have my Series X download whatever update it needs to or install the
To make
disc
it run.
yeah, I would be more comfortable with that than a digital copy of the game because, and I'm not really big on physical media. I'm not one of those guys that's like physical or bust, but there is still a little touch of nostalgia having that disc that's almost 20 years old playing it on a console that just came out 5 years ago. There's a little that goes with that, and now being able to use that disc that just, it's kind of, from a gamer's perspective, it's a little heartwarming, to be honest.
Warms the cockles of your heart. That's
a
wonderful.
little bit, yeah. You gotta look after them cockles, make sure they're nice.
Yeah, you gotta watch them cockles. They'll come at you. They'll get you in the ass, buddy.
Yeah, they'll wake you up in the middle of the night. Give me something. And you're like looking for, a hole in a wall or something. You never know.
Hey, cockle, stay away from my ass.
Hey, I don't want to hear about your cockles. Leave it alone.
Wow. Okay, now jumping from the back compat, we're gonna jump into
cockles.
Yeah.
Podcast.
So okay. Only true fans of the show get to see this. I didn't start the show with this, and this is what's
Only
on everybody's
true
tongue right now. Is Sony's CEO said in an interview with the gaming industry, was it gaming.biz or gaming industry, one of those websites, in an exclusive interview, he said that, and this is Sony we're talking about, he says, we make a plastic box with no content. He went on to say that he made it sound like they were single-handedly responsible for growing the gaming industry through third-party titles. I mean, we all know that the majority, I mean, they got what, 90 to 100 million PS5s in the wild right now, and their exclusives aren't selling more than 10 million. We know that's not what everybody's buying a PlayStation for. They're buying it for Call of Duty, Fortnite, Battlefield 6. They're buying it for these games. But to come out and say that we make a plastic box with no content, that hit the diehards. It hit them pretty bad because they're always first party content first and foremost. Oh, look at this! The superior game is being made by PlayStation first party. The Death Stranding games, The Last of Us, The Horizon, The God of War, The Astrobot, coming up, Wolverine, Spider-Man. To have the CEO come out and say we make a plastic box with no content. I can't say that about Xbox because Xbox is delivering 10 first-party games this year. I can't say that about it. I can say that they're not exclusive, that they're going to be on everything, but it's content.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
Please, everybody, panel, try to make me seem like less of an Xbot. Please. I'm begging you.
I mean,
First of all,
maybe.
tone it down a second. You'll be okay.
I mean, yeah, that's a really good start, honestly.
So
But
before
like,
you start,
maybe,
Thember brought it up into the chat. What about Soros? Well, there are I've seen reports on Soros of anywhere from 300,000 to 1 million. And I mean, if that's the only thing you got jiving till Wolverine, that's unacceptable for a base that's got 90 to 100 million consoles out there.
Yeah, well,
if it's the only place you can,
they are doing something on the first week of June before Xbox does its thing. I have no idea what that's about, though.
I mean, I think the CEO just gave us the roadmap, though. They're going to push third party. And we're going to find out after that how many of those games, probably most of them, are going to be available everywhere.
Yep.
So, why nobody is talking about Soros? Because it's Returnal 2. I've seen people talk about Soros and they glow about it, and it's improved. It's Returnal with a different name that has improvements. Changes to the. It's just changes that everybody said that Returnal should have had. Oh, please go, Praxis. Take my wheels.
I don't have anything for your wheels. I don't even have cleaner. God damn it! So give me your car. No, I got nothing to say. that sounds amazing. I would say Sony. I haven't been keeping really close tabs, but yeah, they're not really blowing everybody away right now, unfortunately.
I mean,
I don't know what they're doing, like hiding, waiting for things to just come out.
They're saving money, going, we got nothing.
We got a shit ton of systems that are sold out there, and that's it. I mean, yeah. Right. I mean, right now they don't have a ton of stuff. They don't got a ton of content. They're really leaning. They're like relying solely on third party content and just bringing it out. They got a couple little things, little itty bitty things here and there, and that's it. And then really living off of those.
And probably thinking Wolverine ain't cheap. That's why we ain't spending money on anything else.
Wolverine ain't cheap. That's why I canceled my fucking PlayStation subscription, because it jumped to fucking like $80. I was like, okay, I'm done. I was like, what? Did somebody said, hey, did you check and see? And I was like, no, I go look. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? So I canceled it immediately. I was like, that's that. I'm done. Like, but you're gonna lose all your games. I'm like, I'm not playing it right now anyway. So tough shit. I don't care.
What you should have done is, before you cancel it, and this is for anybody listening who's thinking about canceling their PlayStation thing, download all your stuff to local saves on your hard drive. Then you're good. You're solid.
I don't have enough fucking hard drive space for it. I need like 2 other hard drives, man.
I just mean no, not the games themselves, but the saves.
Oh, the saves. Yeah, I could try. I could see. Well, the problem is I've got so many games I've never even started. That's the biggest problem. If I go
those games are still part of your library. What you lose is you lose any of your saved progress will go. If you only saved it in the cloud, as soon as you stop paying for that shit, they kill you. They're like, those never existed now. You're welcome.
Shit. Oh yeah, I better go. I better go do that.
If you have an Xbox Gold Silver account, which is free, you still get cloud saves. I mean,
and even if you never touch it for like years, you go back and holy shit, there's my 360 save from 2002.
Yep.
Seriously,
that's crazy.
I mean, you were talking about the difference between one corporation that runs its Azure servers and the other corporation that rents Azure servers.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's I don't know. I want to say it's a nothing burger, but I have to ask myself if Asha Sharma really wanted to be extremely cutthroat and say, you've only got 1 to 2 tentpole titles a year. Well, what if we don't release anything on your platform? What if we go back to 2015 and nothing comes out on your platform? Where are you then? You're going to see a lot of money hatting. You're going to see a lot of games being held off the Xbox platform because of agreements between Sony and these third-party developers.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do that because remember they have the Call of Duty thing with the governments, and then they couldn't do that with games that have already been on there, which is Doom, Elder Scrolls, shit like that. They wouldn't be able to do it. I mean,
No, actually, the FTA and the I always forget the European Union.
FPC and
F-
the other one,
that other one. That was only really based around Call of Duty because that Bethesda acquisition had been done years before the
Okay,
ABK deal.
so
So the only one they're contractually obligated to keep on every platform is Call of Duty. Even Diablo and Warcraft, those weren't brought up in the FTC fight. And this, damn it,
personally,
the CMA? No,
Yeah, CMA. Yes, that's what it was.
they weren't brought up into that argument.
Personally, I wish they would just take Call of Duty off PlayStation and let them fucking suffer and let them learn their fucking mistake.
No. That's stupid. That's stupid.
Nope.
The bulk of your Call of Duty players are on PlayStation. The bulk of the money for Call of Duty comes from PlayStation. So you do not want to kill that player base.
I'm pretty sure it's more PC than it is PlayStation and Xbox.
No, it's PlayStation. It's always been PlayStation.
Yep, this is true.
I don't know because back in the times when they used to do exclusives, Call of Duty used to be exclusive to fucking Xbox for a while.
Well, it was for a while.
Yeah,
it was,
and it actually worked. And it worked.
I would say that there were methods that that Microsoft used and that I think Sony took and exploited over time, but then Microsoft used them for a couple of years and then Sony basically made it their standard forever from that point on.
Yeah, like with the 360 era with the 360 era, you got DLC for Call of Duty 6 months before you got it anywhere else.
Well, and that's what they figured. And that was the thing that Xbox did used to get. They did used to get the exclusive content first, and it was like 3 to 6 months, and they would do that. And I remember a few times it happening, but I don't remember it like with Sony. With Sony, it was like everything that came out was like exclusive to them and the PlayStation. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, what happened when the PlayStation 3 exploded, especially in Japan, and they got Call of Duty? That's where it all went. I mean, it's just
yeah. They decided to make that their. Like,
I know why they
just move forward from. What was that?
I know why they stopped making television and stereos now. It's because they were spending all their money on third-party deals.
Yeah, that's true, and I mentioned that a lot too. That they, they lean on PlayStation. Sony no longer has a consumer front like TVs and things like that they used to.
I remember when Sony Bravia TVs were brought up into the same conversation as LG, TCL.
What do you mean same conversation? They were the leaders. It was
they
Sony,
were the leaders in the industry.
Yeah, it was Sony, Mitsubishi. Those were the leaders. I mean,
Samsung,
talking
GE at the time.
Samsung came later. Samsung came way later.
So
like Samsung was flat screen
big.
TVs.
Yeah,
Samsung. I think Samsung had a few. They started maybe when there were some tubes, but I don't even know for sure. I'd have to look. I think it was flat panel TVs. Really got Samsung.
And Sony had their video cameras. They were number one for video cameras for the longest time.
Well, it was Sony, it was Mitsubishi, Sharp, RCA. Right. Those were the main companies that ran it all.
Yeah.
And they branched out with small little divisions. And then when the HD TVs went to LCD and they started making flat panels, that's when you see LG, you see Samsung, you see all those people jump in the market. But Sony was basically the brand leader for televisions all the way up until the 2000s.
And to be fair, Sony is still in the professional markets. If you go to like television stations and movie sets and stuff, they still have a presence there, but they don't have a consumer-facing side anymore.
I thought they still did. If I go to Best Buy, I thought they still had Sony TVs. Maybe it's been a while since I've been, but I thought they did.
Not like they used to.
Not
hardly
really.
at
Oh
all.
no,
Not
because
hardly at all.
I've got a Sony TV, a 75-inch Sony TV sit downstairs. I got a couple years ago at Best Buy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but they're not the market leaders anymore.
Right.
It's LG, Samsung,
Yeah.
and TCL.
Yeah, Sony is barely a market blip at this point on that side of things.
Every television in my
Yeah.
house is a TCL now.
Well, they are slightly cheaper.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like LG better, but yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know. It's just I want to. I'm dying for an industry shift. I don't want to see either one really lead the other one. I really want to see a 50-50 shift. I want to see strong, healthy competition between both platforms. And
between all platforms, really.
Well, yeah,
but
true.
historically, that's not what happens. Historically,
No.
For
One
one
gets killed.
generation, one is on top, and for the next generation, the other one's on top, and then they play hopscotch. Every generation, pretty much.
Except for the last two generations.
Yeah, and this generation kind of screwed it all up because this is a very weird generation. They're just
shit.
so much.
It's been kind of a fiasco. It's like, what happened? Good grief. Yeah.
And a lot of it was external forces that they'd never had to deal with before. So,
Well, and the market that they're stepping into now is it's a different field that they're going into.
Right.
They're trying to step into the PC market, really. All of them. They're all trying to step into the PC market. Microsoft is aiming to do this. I think Sony is, honestly, they're going to be looking in the same direction or similarly, but I think they're trying to pull back into the first party focus.
Yeah. And Microsoft is better suited for the PC market.
Oh, and Microsoft is better suited. And then their real competition at this point is going to be Valve. Valve will be their competition. And it's not a console. Valve has basically made a Xbox Series X like half size.
Right.
And the Steam machine, which still hasn't been priced. It's not, I mean, I don't even think, honestly, if you did the specs, I think it's slightly more powerful than like a Series X, essentially. I think that's essentially what it is. And that is their focus, is to try to get those into people's houses, and people are like, it's a console. No, it is a PC. It's not a console. They've been pretty clear about that too. And they're not going toward the console based focus, but they are diving into everybody having a Steam account and having that availability to get into all of the games like they did with the Steam Deck, which is the portable, so that everybody can, utilize them, and it makes it more mainstream instead of somebody having, like me, I've got like a $2,500, $3,000 PC sitting here to play my PC games. Somebody could be $700-800. I'm thinking that's probably what it's going to be. Hopefully it's not $1,000 with all the RAM and everything it may be, but the Steam machine, they're wanting to really jump into the market. And with the word about what Microsoft might be doing, I don't know. They're going to have a smaller, like a Series S style system, and then they're going to have their big system. The scary thing about that is it's looking like well over $1,000, possibly $1,200 or more for that big machine, which I kind of understand, especially for the power output that they're wanting to do. They want it to be the most powerful console that's ever been made, period. They're not fucking around anymore, from what I've heard. And if they're really going that way, it is going to be that expensive. And
and it's going to blow the Steam machine out of the water, because the Steam machine,
it's going to do that. But the Steam machine has the library. I know Microsoft has a library too, but Steam machine's library and their active user base is very
but you're going to be able to put you're going to be able to play your Steam library on the Microsoft offer. So
yeah. Oh, well, you can probably, because it's going to be Steam OS, and depending on how that works, they may end up, who knows, they may be adaptable to utilize, well, I don't know, it's Windows. Windows allows the Xbox app to work. So if they can't get the Xbox app to work on the Steam machine, which they might not, I don't know, but there might be workarounds, but I don't think anybody's really worried about that.
It's not going to work because
it's
the
Linux.
Steam machine is going to work on Linux.
I know it is Linux. It's not even going to work. It is
from what you were
it's totally a Linux operating system.
So, building on what you were saying, Darth, what the really cool thing about the Steam machine is if you play on PC, which like many of us do, that Steam Big Picture mode doesn't leave anything out that you can't get just playing it in desktop mode. So if the Steam machine runs in only Big Picture mode, then yeah, to people who don't play on PC, this is going to feel like a new console to them. It's going to be, the UI is going to be different, but at the end of the day, it's still going to feel like a console, and you'll be able to do everything with your controller like you can do now with Steam Big Picture mode.
Yeah.
And which I really think they really need to nail with Project Helix, which I've been playing Xbox mode for the last couple months as an insider on Windows 11. And yeah, after I hit the Xbox button and bring up Xbox mode, I'd never touch my mouse or keyboard. I can do everything with my controller. They've really come a long way. And yeah, and actually having access to everything, Epic Game Store, GOG, Steam, having everything, you can access everything through Xbox mode on your controller. It may open the Steam app the first time you do it.
It may, but Steam might not also decide to allow them to do it too.
Yeah, I mean, I know Linux is getting is getting a foothold.
I'm just saying them telling them no, like basically blocking the ability to utilize it in that system. And now they might still be able to do it because it's a PC and they can get through that using it in PC mode. It depends on how the interface is designed to work. That's a big thing.
I think
Steam isn't going to want to cut off PC access because
they don't want to do that. If it's a PC, if their console acts as a PC and it's a hybrid and it works the same way, it's not gonna block it. It's not gonna block it. It's allow people to do it. But there is another thing, and I know if the system is powerful enough, it's gonna make up for a lot of the shortfalls. But I will say that I don't know if you've heard the disparities. It's not like across the board. It's not something that is scalable and you can see it in every game exactly the same amount. But using Linux, using Steam OS, when they've done their recent updates, Steam has been able to get the games, a huge number of games, like all kind of games all over the whole map, to run on average anywhere from 12 to 30 to 40% better than when it runs on Windows, period. So on PC, and Xbox is going to be running Windows. It's not going to be running.
Look,
yeah. And I'm just saying, and there's another thing one other thing is that the Steam OS that they've been developing now supports Snapdragon equipment. And they're working that out right now so that you can actually access, open up, and not all your games, obviously, but certain games to play on your phone on Steam. So accessing your Steam account and playing it, not like the streaming, like you could download it to your phone and play the damn game. So and you can stream. There's a whole lot of things. There's a lot of things they're working on that are pretty competitive, and also the numbers between Xbox and Steam players and concurrent, they're damn close. There's not one of them is jumping over the top of the other. So they're very competitive in that regard. And there are a lot of players on Steam, dude. It's like 133 million, and Xbox is right around the same. So in the concurrent players, it's pretty close, if not more, on Steam sometimes. So, and just seeing the numbers, it's interesting. Xbox hasn't been really reporting a lot of concurrent player stuff, so I don't know all of it.
To speak on that, before you became a panelist, Darth, we talked about this a lot. I actually did a video on the, at the time it was called the Xbox full screen experience, but now it's Xbox mode. There is a difference. When you run a game, if you just open the Xbox app and you launch, I used, in my video, I used Crimson Desert as an example. When you launched Crimson Desert, yes, it played great. I ran everything max settings, 4K, and I got like 65 frames a second with a 4080 Super and a Ryzen 9. When I switched into Xbox mode, I was seeing 73 frames a second. I was seeing 3 gigs less used on RAM. And the longer I played the game in Xbox mode, the more system resources it gave me. Like when I would first start the game, I would see a 3 gig difference in RAM. But if I was in that game for like 4 hours, I would see like a 5 to 6 gig RAM difference in how much system resources I was actually using. So yeah, Xbox mode is definitely, and I do believe Xbox mode, like you got the option to switch between it on console. I don't think Xbox is going to give you the option to switch because the benefits
no,
and
probably
performance. I don't believe Project Helix is going to give you a desktop option. I don't think it will.
Well, I don't know. They keep talking about it being a hybrid, and when you talk about hybrid, that means more than just the game system. But it depends on where their focus and market is, and in truth, I'm a little leery on doing that too, because if you mix it up a little bit too much, you're going to confuse people, and then they're like, "Wait, what am I buying? Is it a game system? Is it a PC? Does it do both? Does it do only one or two? Well, what's going on?" And it could confuse
I
the market.
mean,
I mean, yeah,
they need to have learned something from what happened with the Xbox One release.
or the
Because
Wii U, for Christ's sake.
because no, it's
You
just
know?
because like their first announcement was like this is more than just a gaming
Yes,
setup.
yes,
This is
yes.
a multimedia
It's
setup.
it's a television. You can watch TV. It's so great, and you can do Connect. You're like, what the fuck are you guys? No,
Dude,
no.
I mean, I used Connect
Hey,
a lot.
I miss Snap. I want Snap back. We now have the power. The machines are powerful enough. I want Snap back
Snap is back.
because I do watch TV or whatever when I'm
Oh,
while I'm
that's
playing
Snap.
games.
Okay. I was about to say Xbox mode does snap now. I mean, you can set it to where when you hit Xbox mode, it brings up the traditional game bar, or it snaps to the minimized game bar. And the minimized game bar to me is the way to go.
Yeah.
So
I just with all the other things that we have, all the other access, all the other devices that are surrounding us. I mean, for Christ's sake, I got fucking my monitor, I got a TV next to me, I got 2 fucking phones that I got to follow all my shit for work and home. It's just being able to snap between that is like the last thing. But for somebody that use it, Paul, that's fucking awesome and it works. That's great. And if you can use it without having to go to a bunch of devices, in my house, it's just fucking insane. I have way too many goddamn things.
Well, it's like the only reason I don't use the Xbox mode on my PC is because it shuts off my second monitor and I have no access to it. Whereas where I usually have, a TV show or something going, or I'm also like, I can't stream in Xbox mode because I don't have another screen to set up all the shit.
So I brought that up in my video because I run 3 monitors. And when you go into Xbox mode, it shuts off my 2 side monitors and only gives me about 43-inch Samsung Odyssey Neo G7. And yes, I do see a performance benefit. But if I'm wanting to watch something, like say if I want to, so if I want to listen to a podcast, if like say I got YouTube working off on the side and I'm listening to a podcast, but also want to play my game, it doesn't shut that app off. But it gives me it removes the access for me to do anything with that app, so I can still listen to the podcast and still play the game. It doesn't actually stop things that are already going. It just prevents you from having any direct control over them. Which, here
I got you something here. I was going to read a little excerpt of what I found. I was just looking it up. It said in summary, Xbox mode, and it does all the pluses of the Xbox mode you're talking about. Xbox mode offers a convenient, fully compatible optimization for Windows users, particularly those with NVIDIA cards, while the Linux provides superior raw performance, stability, and battery life, especially for AMD-based handhelds and power-constrained scenarios. Now, it is focusing on different things, right? And that's the difference. You're talking about full PCs versus Steam Machine and Steam Decks, and that's kind of the thing. But it is, they're focused on different markets there because of what they're looking at. But
because they're assuming that with a PC you're not really worried about power, but with handhelds,
well, you still fucking are in a PC no matter what. People can talk all they want. Your PC in the background, amazing. It's better than the one I got. But what I'm saying, nobody fucking buys those, and right now anymore aren't buying them because everything is so ridiculously expensive until prices come down. You got RAM that's gone up from $79 to $500 fucking dollars for the same stick. Yeah, that's not happening. Nobody's
I
building shit
haven't-
with that right now.
I haven't bought a pre-built PC since 2000.
I'm not talking pre-built. I'm talking
Oh, yeah, I
piece
know.
by piece. Yeah.
That's why I still have RAM sitting around that I won't put on eBay. I'm holding
Well,
on to it because I don't know when I'm going to have to build the kids or myself another computer.
I'm saying you're the outlier. You're not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about people like, hey, I want to build a PC because I want to do this. How much is it going to cost me? 5, 6, 7, 8 grand just to get into it? Fuck that. No, I can't do that. That's insane. You know, look at what is the RTX 5090? What is that going for now?
$3,000.
$5,000?
Okay, yeah, that too.
It's $5,000 fucking dollars for one card.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, you get RAM
yeah,
by the
dude,
time it's $1,000 for 2 sticks of RAM.
When I bought my
You-
4080 Super, it's been 9 months now. When I bought my 4080 Super 9 months ago, it cost me $1,395.
4080, Jesus Christ, dude. 4080 Super used to be. I remember the
MSRP is $999. So
yeah, and it was. If I remember, some of them were selling for like $780 and $800 at the time when I was looking at them, but they all went up in crazy. Like what you're talking about, the prices had already gone up when you looked. But yeah, it's insane right now.
By the way, Darth, you didn't know this, but I have it on paper and I forged your signature. If I need to replace my video card, you have sold one of your kidneys. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Hey,
no
Darth,
shit.
you only need one. You only need one, bro.
Yeah, you only.
Yeah.
And my dad's working on a quarter of one, so you don't even need
Yep,
a whole.
you only need one. Hey, you only need
you don't even
one.
need kidneys. You can use your like your body cavity as one, which is yeah, you don't want to do that.
You only need one kidney, and your liver will regenerate. So,
Love.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you. I'll think about that.
No, there's no thinking. It's a done deal.
It's a done
Every-
deal. Ink
you-
is
you-
dry, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
You
dick.
ever see Monty Python at the beginning of life where they come knocking on the door, live organ transplant? No. You signed the paper.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to the end of the day, though, I mean, yes, I mean it does give you superior gaming performance, but here lately, I've been using it more for like what we're doing right now. I'm doing the show, and with the 4080 Super, I'm able to encode this show in 4K HDR, 60 frames, and
shot.
Yep, take a shot. Not a lot of YouTubers are able to do that because of the NVIC encoder that I have. So,
yeah, I want to hear it again.
Oh yeah, 4K HDR 60.
There it is, baby.
Paul's taking a shot. I can see him cracking the cork.
You just
yeah. That was actually an unmeasured shot, sir. We're going to need to see that in a glass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, you okay there?
Glasses are for sissies.
Good thing I'm sober. Jesus. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I think all these platforms, when it comes to the end of the day, but all these platforms are living off of third-party titles because it's just what's more abundant, what comes out more often. Ooh. Oh, look, got TJ doing a shot too.
That's beautiful.
You know what? But all these consoles going way back have always leaned on a third party to survive.
Yes,
that's just the way it's always been.
I mean, even go back and look at the one thing we all gripe about, the Kinect. The Kinect was not a first-party device. It was a third-party device, and third parties used it a lot. So
I actually like the Kinect because I like talking to the Xbox and it did all this shit. So if my controller batteries were dead, I just talked to them. So
dude,
I had to go downstairs to get batteries.
I had so many great drunken nights with the in-laws, me, the wife, before we had kids, me, the wife, the in-laws, playing Rock Band on with the Kinect. It was just, and doing Dance Revolution, and just trying to, it was just so much fun.
I like playing Connect Sports. Like me and my parents and my sister and my grandpa, we'd all play bowling on it. We had fun.
Oh yeah.
We would take shots every time someone didn't get a high score. So we would take shots.
Oh wow.
And it was really fun. My grandpa got so drunk that he'd start rubbing his hands together, thinking it would be a way to win the fucking game. But I'm not bullshitting you. The motherfucker got a perfect game, and he's never bowled.
And he deserved
And
it.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I gotta start getting hammered. What the fuck?
I used to get a perfect game on the Wii bowling because I learned how to twist my hand just right.
Oh, I love doing that. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, we played. I remember nights where everybody wanted to play Wii bowling as like teams, like me and my wife against my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They all wanted to play teams, but then me and my father-in-law would get stuck into these just matches after matches of Wii golf. Over and over and over, because we play golf in real life all the time, at least once every couple of weeks. So we get playing Wii golf, and I remember my wife and her mother just kind of sitting there at the table drinking, like, yeah, this is so much fun watching you all swing a Wii remote. Can we play bowling already?
Oh no, watching people golf was one thing. The shit talk was amazing. My uncle and my dad and we would play it, and then he was like, "Hey, let's get Tiger Woods," and we got Tiger Woods, and it was more complicated. But then they got into it, and then they loved it, and they wanted to play it all. I
love Tiger Woods. I love the old Tiger Woods game.
The Tiger Woods Wii, was amazing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
That's before he was a bad man.
Was fun.
Oh, I remember those too. Yeah, that was great.
What was fun about that one, and my friend, I had a friend who just didn't understand it, is the fact that after you hit the ball, you could still adjust the spin while it was in the air, at the top spin and you could direct the ball. So how are you doing that?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm just that good.
Okay,
just that good. Don't ask any more questions.
Last two topics. Last two topics will be quick ones. I did want to talk about Xbox Project Greenleaf that they've released to developers, and this is a lot of machine learning that Xbox, they've got profiles and techniques that the developers can use to basically use 15 to 20% less power and get the same frame rates out of their games on the Xbox platform using the GDK.
That's nice. Actually, that's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds nice, but at the end of the day, I mean, who's thinking about a couple extra cents on their electrical bill? I mean,
no. But see, what that means, though, is if they don't want to go that route, that means they can push it for some more frame rate on the other end.
Yeah.
So if you were to disable Greenleaf mode, you could actually get better performance.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that appeals to the gamer in me. Totally.
Yeah.
Screw the environment.
Yeah.
I want games to play good.
That's right. I don't care if my 850 watt power supply uses every watt every second.
Burn my goddamn neighbor's house down.
That's right. I want my lights to dim when I turn that game on. Okay.
Yeah, the neighbor to go.
Your neighbors look at your fucking house so like, is he being visited by aliens?
Attention, we have another brownout.
Like a
Now,
Christmas vacation when he hits the lights in the nuclear plant has to turn on the emergency power.
Oh fucking yeah! You're in Christmas vacation. Yeah, when you turn the lights on. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I turn my system on. It's gonna bring it up.
The only place that's having rolling blackouts is fucking LA because they went all electric on all their fucking places. Because they with all the electric cars.
Oh, I'll tell you right now.
Those stupid idiots, they're borrowing all their power. Guess where it's coming from, actually? Because they can't sustain it. It's coming from the Bonneville Dam up here in Washington State.
Well, that's a huge part. Yeah, that's a big portion.
Yeah.
Of it, but they're borrowing it from everybody.
Power lines?
Part of it's also coming from the nuclear plant in Phoenix.
Oh no, Arizona's huge. It's coming from everywhere. You got Nevada, you got Arizona, you got everybody around them. They're getting power from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
and it's
the Colorado
because
Colorado River, those dams. Yeah.
Now, the one aspect
because
where
I look at the power lines and they're always sagging so fucking low, and I'm like, yeah, they're taking all of our power.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like,
that is,
why don't we just cut it off and just let them fucking suffer?
now
Because I would.
the area where Project Greenleaf does make a big difference is in the handheld, which this GDK in this Xbox mode is already running on the ROG Ally Xbox X, and 20% better battery for the same performance. And we do know that the X variant of the ROG Ally Xbox does have an NPU in it, so it's got a neural processing unit that's taking care of all the heavy lifting, super resolution and upscaling and all of that. For that on a handheld, that's that's where I want to save power because I'm dependent on a battery. But as far as anything that's plugged into my wall, it kind of loses its value a little bit because it gets added into the power you're already paying for. You're already paying for your AC, heat, your televisions, your microwave, your refrigerator, everything else. In your home, it kind of loses its value. But on a handheld, that means a lot because I'm either gaming or I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So Thimber brought that up in the chat. I just wanted to state that, Greenleaf is, I believe, to the average person is going to be more on their handhelds than it's going to mean on their PC plugged into the wall or their console. It really is, just at the end of the day. Last topic, because we've been live now for 1 hour and 56 minutes. It's been a long time since we
need to go to bed early because I got a doctor's appointment showing up early in the morning to tell me I'm going to die soon. So
Jesus, it's been a while since we've done a 2-hour show too. But this will be our last one, and I believe Paul was saying a little bit about this one in the green room. There have been some digital pre-orders of Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight that have already been unlocked for some players that have purchased pre-orders. And I got excited. I was like, well, I got a digital pre-order. Let me see if I can play. And of course, it told me, you're too early. But then again, I pre-ordered it on the Xbox store.
Yeah.
Paul,
I looked that up. I did look that up. It was one guy who reported on Reddit that he pre-ordered for the Xbox, but he pre-ordered it through the Walmart store that his was working. One guy. So
wow.
Take
one guy became a news bullet on Microsoft Edge when I opened it up. One guy.
Yeah, one guy. I will say, because I just checked too. By the way, Steve, my Lego Batman on my Xbox, there is an update going right now. So.
Oh. Wow.
Even though it's still a week early, because it's not supposed to open up for early access till the 19th, but.
Yes,
you never know.
I took that day off for work. I'm sorry. I'm a gooner. I've got 140 hours every year to use.
Yep.
It's the first time I've used it this year for a game. Sue me.
I'm glad I actually got early access to Forza 2 because that was supposed to drop on the 19th, but I'll have early access come tomorrow. Yeah, actually, or Friday rather.
How'd you get that early access?
By paying for the
I thought you didn't do that.
Upgrade.
I had money on a card that I had to spend. So
wow,
why not?
So what else? What else does the premium edition of Forza 6 get you, other than early access?
It gets you early access. It gets you the 2 DLCs that will come out at a later date. It gets you a bunch of car packs. It gets you VIP status. So, I mean, it's not, for those that say, well, people got to play early, so we should all get to play early. No. They downloaded a leaked version. Stop it. It's like, My God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope that 8,000-year ban is real, because good luck with that.
Yeah, right.
Oh God, yeah. No shit.
Like, honestly, I'm glad that for the premium upgrades of Forza Horizon, they are offering that, because like compared to like holy shit, oh my god,
Yeah.
like South
It
of
used to be
Midnight
one.
and
It
Dude.
Avowed
used to be
premium
130.
upgrade,
Yeah.
like you guys remember the premium upgrade for Avowed and South of Midnight,
Yeah,
which was like,
yes.
okay, you get to play earlier, and then you get an art book, and then you get music.
Yep.
And
Hey,
think-
the
Yeah.
South of Midnight soundtrack is kick ass, though. I gotta say.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
I know
But
it is.
but
Like,
at the
I
end of the
would love
day,
if they. I
at
would
the end of the
love
day,
if
if you
they
want to
would.
sell me on a premium edition, if you want to sell me on that, you give me all the DLC for the first year free, and 9 times out of 10, that's enough.
Yep.
Yeah, because you know what I tell people that question, like, they're like, well, they upped it. It's now $60 for the premium edition if you're a Game Pass subscriber. I'm like, yeah, but look at it like this. You're not understanding. It used to be $130 if you bought the game
What?
outright and you bought the Ultimate Edition, which was the premium version. With it combined, you paid $130 plus tax. Okay. Now you're only spending $60. You're spending 90. Okay, so you save $40, $40 cheaper still than you would if you bought all of it just separate.
Well, no, even
So-
I don't agree with the fact that the first time they did the Forza upgrade thing, it was $20. The second time they did it, it was 30, and now it's 60.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I do take a little bit issue with that.
Oh no, I agree with you. I'm just saying, for people that sit there and say, well, I think it's stupid. I'm like, you're saving money, dude. And I'm
You
like,
are saving
quit your
money.
complaining because
Yeah,
so-
you know what?
most of the
because-
people that are complaining
hold
are
on.
just going, well, it's just early access.
Oh,
Well, no, it's way more than that.
No,
Yeah.
it's way more than that. And that's why I tell them, I'm like,
You're basically
okay, you know what? If you're gonna argue with me, okay, then go ahead and spend your $130 out of your fucking wallet then.
you
And
know,
don't bitch.
it's so what really gets me about premium editions, what
Yeah.
is basically saying is if you're offering everything that I can buy separately digitally for the first year, if you're offering all of that with the premium
30% off.
edition, that's wow. I mean, if it's a game I'm really interested in, then like I did it. I did it with Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, because it gave me all 3 DLCs, which they were late on the 3rd DLC. It passed the year mark, and I got it still. I have all
That's good.
3
They honor their
DLCs
shit.
for that game, and I didn't pay. I mean, I already had them. I was already entitled to them. You give me something like that, then at half the price of what I would pay just for being a Game Pass subscriber. Okay. And not I don't want to say, it's not just access to that stuff. But, when you play a game on Game Pass, if you don't know, when you start a game up and it's on Game Pass, you get the little Game Pass badge down on the bottom of the screen. It's the only time you see it, but it's whenever the game launches. If you buy a game, like the premium edition upgrade on Game Pass, that goes away. It no longer says you're playing the game on Game Pass. And if
Nope.
you don't have Game Pass anymore, you still have that game.
And if it gets delisted, you will still get access to that game. Because what they did with the previous delistings is they send you a token for just cashing in for the game. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait,
what
wait.
you're basically
Here's the exact list. You get Forza Horizon 6, Forza Horizon 6 Car Pass, which just means they give you like a car a month or whatever it is. And then the Forza Horizon 6 Expansion 1 and Expansion 2, which are the 2 DLCs that'll come out in the future. And then Forza Horizon 6 VIP, the Time Attack Car Pack, the Welcome Pack, and the Italian Passion Car Pack. So you're getting a lot of stuff, actually. Especially if you're a Forza player. If you're a Forza player, it's really worth it for you.
Yeah, it's
because you're going to be able to buy all that stuff in the game, but you're going to be paying money for it.
It's the same thing as if like when I bought the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, I got the deluxe edition. if you got the deluxe edition and then you got the 4 Lego sets, the 4 Lego sets were the only exclusion to getting everything with the deluxe. That was the only thing you didn't get with the deluxe edition. My wife getting me those 4. I have everything. Everything's unlockable within game for me because of the deluxe edition. And Forza is the same way. It's all going to be handed to you, and then let's say a Lego DLC or something comes out after a year, and you have to pay $15 for it. I mean, unless you're into that. If you're not, it's a nothing burger.
There are Lego kits. Yep, and there are Lego sets available for Forza 6 as well.
Yep, there are 2. There's a Viper and a Ferrari, and I've already made my opinion vocal on Twitter. I am a Viper fan. I'm not a Ferrari fan.
I like both. Hey, did you hear about the welcome pack? The welcome pack, or not? Is it the welcome pack, or it's one? There's one pack that literally gives you all the cover cars. But for some weird reason, they couldn't do the cover car for Forza Horizon 4 or 3. No, it was 4. It was 4. It was the one with the McLaren Senna, and people are speculating either 2 things. Either McLaren decided to pull it, meaning because they have to go get the rights for it, the licensing rights, or either Microsoft just didn't want to pay for it. Because now we're getting the Aston Martin Vulcan instead for that car, for that cover of that Forza. Because we're getting the welcome cars from each Forza game, as long as you have a save in each game. So you'll get the Viper
if you
from
played
Forza
the previous
Horizon 1.
game. Yeah, if you played the previous game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
That's what I'm excited for, because I like that they're doing that. More games should do that. Like, if you've already owned the content or you've already played the game, give the car that was in the last game and put it in the new one.
I'm still gonna buy a 96 Supra, or I'm sorry, a 98 Supra twin turbo, fully souped up, and that'll be the car I use the entire game. That's just I'm sorry, that's my love.
I'm just ready for the next Lego.
And I don't know if you know this, Steve. They went back to
You tried.
Remember the wristband system they used in the first Forza?
Yes, the better system.
They've gone back to. That's what they've gone back to.
Thank God, because their progression system, when they shifted
was non-existent.
Turned into shit. It turned into shit.
It was non-existent. All you had to do was own the car and you could race it. That was it.
Yeah.
Hey, Fabio, what we were trying... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Fabio was trying to say something real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Just saying. I'm just interested in if they are going to be doing another Lego expansion.
Yeah.
Like Forza Horizon 4.
Nah, don't do Lego anymore. Just ground it to a racing
Lego's
shit.
hot. Lego's hot. With the game already having 2 exclusive cars, if you buy 2 Lego sets, trust me, there's going to be a Lego DLC. There is going to be one. There's been one for the last 3 Forza Horizon games. It's going to happen.
And I got to say, Thimber brings up a point. I need to find somebody who doesn't play Forza but has a Crunchyroll account, because I want that car. The only way to get that car is if you have a Crunchyroll account.
What car is that?
What car is it? What car is it?
I don't know which car it is, but I know it's an exclusive car that you have to have a Crunchyroll account to get.
Oh, fuck. Then why did you bring it up if you don't know what it is?
I don't have the exact information in front of me. I already put in the code for the. I already put in the code for the trolley peel mobile, which is going to be fun, and also for one other car that you get through through one of the other things that you log into the website, you do a quick thing, and boom, you get a code. But the trolley one, you actually have to buy the candy, and then you send them the receipt, and then they send you the code.
Okay, so I just asked Siri. There's an in-game event in Forza Horizon 6, and if you have a Crunchyroll account, you get a voucher.
Yeah.
that allows you
Yeah,
to
worst
get
part of the
any
car.
car in that event that you want.
Yeah.
So, I would be going for the fastest, most badassest car there. Yes.
Of
Yeah, that's
course
what
you
I
would.
would do.
So Darth, buddy, pal, if you're not going to care about it and you want to help a buddy out, because I
Oh,
don't
if
need
I-
Crunchyroll, I just want the voucher.
Wow.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to get it. I'll try to get it to you.
It's a web. You log into the website with your information, and I think they just send it to you, dude.
Oh, if they do that, then I can just I'll just
Yeah,
I'll just
dude.
get it, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck, I might just sign up just to do it and then just cancel it.
All right.
Man, it's just a fucking car. There's no.
Jesus.
No, but part of the
Digital
fun of Forza is
currency,
collecting.
buddy.
Part of the fun of Forza is collecting the cars. Like part of the fun of the Batman game is going to be trying to get all the 100+ suits, and there
I
are
know,
literally
but like
100+ bat suits.
Yep. I've already asked Copilot for a printable version of the checklist, color coded by villain, Batman, and family color codes, and I printed it out so that I can check it off to make sure I get every one. It's also broken down to the. It's giving me a checklist section that are costumes that are automatically unlocked by in-game progression. Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to playing it, and it's going to be like a little adventure for me. I can't wait.
And I actually posted an article today. They released their information on all accessibility options and playability options. That game is going to be so damn accessible. It's not even going to be funny.
Oh,
Well, that's awesome.
Oh.
That's actually good.
Paul's going to be able to play it without hands
It's
at
not
all.
quite like that, but what's cool is, and some people are complaining about this. You can set it so that you will not, if you die, you don't lose studs.
Oh,
So
cool.
if you're having trouble
That's
with the
really
level,
nice.
you can.
Does that-
you won't keep.
is that
losing
gonna-
studs.
Is that going to be one of those setting changes that disables achievements?
That I don't know, and I've actually asked them about that, but they haven't responded yet.
Ah,
Because I know, like, some of the red bricks do disable achievements if you use them. You know, just like in every other Lego game. Yeah.
so one of my
maybe-
one of my Lego sets that I have does unlock an exclusive accessible red brick in the game.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see what that brings me.
Interesting.
Yes. And I've told, so one of them is, 3 of them are Batmobiles, and one of them is the Bat symbol. I told my son that after we build them, he can have the Batmobiles, but I want the Bat symbol so that I can set it up behind me and put it in camera and take another picture.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
And I believe
Yeah.
the code with the bat symbol actually comes with the one of the gold suits for Batman, I believe.
I believe every box comes with a Bat suit.
No, but the one for the bat symbol is actually a gold suit, if I recall correctly.
Yep. Oh. Denver, send him pictures in WhatsApp. Remember? Okay. Thimber says Crunchyroll fan tier, $1.99 a month for 3 months. Normally normally $9.99 a month, or Crunchyroll mega fan tier, $2.99 a month for 3 months, or normally $13.99 a month. So if you don't already have Crunchyroll, that's how you can get it.
Yeah. What if
That's
what if
fucking cheap.
what if Crunchyroll ain't gonna watch this shit? I just want the code. No.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't need Crunchyroll. I've got Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I mean, all right. So
Isn't there
Okay,
a
old men.
free trial?
this show has been live for 2 hours and almost 15 minutes. It's usually,
Oh, what are we doing?
I know
we
that's
need to
usually
go.
longer than this show ever goes, but we didn't waste our time. We had good topics that many other channels might not have touched on, but we went in depth. I was very happy with the discourse and everything we went through, and we may have got backtracked a little bit, maybe sidetracked a little bit whenever we got into the PlayStation being a plastic box with no content. We kind of drifted into Xbox there, but I mean, we were doing more of we were doing a comparison between the two, and I think it was good banter. But with that, yeah, it's time for outros, boys. Cerebral Paul, after you're done coughing up a lung, sir, where can everybody find you?
In the geriatric ward, yeah, room 732 on the no.
Yes, that's where he is.
You can find me on Twitter at
Lifting
Cerebral
skirts.
Paul 1, Twitch at Cerebral Paul, of course Xbox Cerebral Paul 921. That's the one I always forget to mention every week. And then this show, whatever the hell it's called, Game Set Live on Wednesdays at 8:30
Hasn't changed for
Eastern.
3 years, Paul.
I have to
What the
remembering
fuck?
everything this time of night. So, and then on
Wait
Fridays,
a
Wasted
second.
with Wise at 6:30. And then, of course, I'm an editor and contributor on lordsofgaming.net. If you are interested to see what the Batman game is bringing for accessibility, I did just drop that article today at lordsofgaming.net. So check it out if you want to.
Wonderful.
And thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, and real quick, also because I wasn't here last. My review for Directive 8020 is also dropped on lordsofgaming.net. I dropped that at the first on Tuesday.
You started to say you weren't here last week, but you were last week.
I was, but I didn't have that. That wasn't dropped last week. So that article
It's a
wasn't
new
there
drop.
until
He's dropping it now,
Right.
like it's hot.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, drop it like it's
Drop
hot.
it like it's hot.
Yep.
Party like you're not. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah.
And Mr. Darth Praxis, sir, tell everybody where they can find you at.
I will. It's going to be X at Praxis Darth because I was an idiot and erased my original account, which was the right way. And on Xbox and Steam, you'll find me at Darth Praxis. And I'll be here next Wednesday as long as you let me. Thank you. Right, Fabio?
Yeah, you're in there like swimwear.
Oh no. He was talking. I was waiting for him to finish.
No, like we kind of don't want to hear, but for some reason you appear anyways. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
I'm like a
typical
boil or a
Thember.
wart.
If Thember doesn't talk about you, that means he doesn't love you. When Thember does rag on you, it means he's really happy you're here. So,
Oh boy. Guess my ass would be sore right now, right? Thanks, Thember. What a
little
guy.
bit.
Little fucking bit.
what a guy! What a guy!
Yes. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Same with Fabio. If Fabio doesn't say anything bad about you, he doesn't really care about you. But when in the outro he wants to start by saying something bad about you, it means he's really happy you're here.
Sure.
I mean, you can definitely see here. Paul is the one that I talk the least. Oh Lord.
Which I mean, that's kind of cool because before you got here, Praxis, Paul and Fabio were at each other's throats every night. But now it's just kind of like it's more of a Paul Praxis kind of fluctuation instead of a Paul Fabio fluctuation, which is kind of cool. You've evened us out. You've made us whole.
Yeah, a big round hole. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Yep.
Fabio,
Deep.
where can everybody find you, sir?
Well, you can find me not just here on the Game Set Live podcast, which, by the way, holy shit, it has been 3 years. I don't remember that, but yeah. Well, anyways, well, you can find me also on the Wasted with Wise podcast, as well as on the XPN Network YouTube channel. You can find me on X as your. Oh, what do you mean? When?
When?
When I have no idea. I have no idea. Wednesday. So yeah, you have no. So you can find me as well on X as FPL Marine 97. You can find me on Xbox as Buffon Lizard 8. Thank you very much, sir.
And we're still looking for the picture of the fabled bouffant lizard. Anybody who's seen it being held by Sasquatch will pay you for the photo.
I mean, it would pretty much be me without a beard, I think. So yeah,
That sounds right. Yeah.
That's how we go.
Why would it be without a beard? We're talking Sasquatch here. Come on.
Yeah, true
No,
that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the buffon lizard.
Well, there's that
Have you
problem.
seen the buffon lizard to confirm that?
And Drawn TJ, sir, where can everybody find you at?
You can find me here on Game Set Live Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And then you can find me also on Discord and also on X at DrawnTJ450 or Xbox at DrawnTJ. And everyone, please hit the like button and subscribe button if you're enjoying this content.
And
And
leave
even
a
if
comment.
even if you're not, just do it.
And
Hit the
even
fucking button already, Jesus. I mean,
and
what
leave
the
a
fuck?
comment below. It helps other people find us too.
Remember, swear
Rag
at
on
Darth.
us if you want. It spreads in the algorithm. Who cares?
Yeah.
Hey,
And-
by the way, practice that message you just sent me. There's actually nothing there besides what you typed. There it is.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I had to type the goddamn thing in. I was a little early. I was like, oh, here you go. I hit enter to to do the line, and it sent it. And like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's like almost there. I had to cross check it, make sure I was giving you the whole one because it's a big goddamn code. So it took a second.
And this is the director of madness, the wrangler of shenanigans, the keeper of chaos, KY Bob, aka Steady Stevo, aka KY Bob, hosting the Game Set Live podcast on Wednesday nights. And you can find me on every platform as Steady Stevo, except for the PlayStation platform. I'm still KY Bob there. Please, whoever's on PlayStation, going to Steady Stevo, drop it. I want it. I want it now. But as always, listen, cats and kittens, I'll leave you with the same thing I leave you with every week, and that is, please, gamers, get outside and touch some grass. Remember to hug somebody that you love. But at the end of the day, remember that your sanity is first and foremost. So please, play some games and get some release. We will see you next week. All right.
Unless if it is mixtape, because that's woke. No, just kidding.
Damn!
God damn
Killing me.
it.